When they found out I was 17, even though I was in college, it's not okay.
It's 6 o'clock? It is 6 o'clock. Ellie, are we ready to go live stream?
Woohoo! Yay, live stream people.
Is my mic live? My mic is live. Welcome to the 2024 Fringe Lottery. Let's go! Welcome everybody to this very, very special event. I just want to say this marks exactly 1 year that we did our first event in Art Space, and that is so special. It's so special. Welcome to the lottery, everybody. I know why you're here. Do we want to get started?
Yes.
Let's get started. But first, I would like to do some introductions of our team. Right here we have Genevieve. She's going to keep us on track virtually with the full lineup and wait list. Kylie over here. You may notice that the boards are missing. We're going virtual, y'all. Virtual. She's going to be putting it on that screen. Jojo over here has the most important. She's going to keep us on task, the math, make sure it's right. Then we have Thomas, who's going to be co-hosting as the commissioner. And last, but certainly not least, Patty. Let's go. Patty will be, as always, the commissioner in all of our hearts. And if you didn't know, we have a theme, which is Fringe Lottery Sports. It's dumb, I know. We're a theater organization. It's fine. I just wanted to have fun. Sports ball. Again, we are here due to generous funding from the Downtown Development Board, as well as our grant sponsors, Orange County Arts and Cultural Affairs. We are here because of the State of Florida Division of Arts and Culture, United Arts of Central Florida, and the City of Orlando. Let's give it up. Let's go. So, I'm going to tell you how it works. If you've never been here before, it's really confusing. I'm going to break it down for you. We do a couple of things. We do our categories. That is where you are located. So we have international, we have national, and we have local. And then we break it down into tiers. Tier 1 is our biggest venues. Tier 2 are our modest size venues. And Tier 3 are our small, intimate venues. We first start with our Fringers of the Future. Then we go into our diversity lottery. This lottery is super special because it gives people an opportunity to draw twice in the lottery. So 30% of our applicants are pulled from this diversity lottery. And then we go right into the main event. We'll start with Tier 1. We'll go international, national, then local. Then we're moving to Tier 2 with international, national, local. And last, Tier 3, international, national, and then local. Simple. So simple. And just so everyone knows, we pull 50% of the lottery from our local pool. We pull 25% from our national pool, and then we pull 25% from our international pool. We got that? Yeah. Sound makes sense, right? Yeah, a little bit? Yeah, that's okay. Now, are we ready? Woo! Let's do, Ed's here. Everybody, Ed is here, so we can get started. Let's go. All right, everybody, we are going to start with our Fringers of the Future. Patty, come on up. Let's go. So our Fringers of the Future program, we work with theater, youth theater, so either schools, and we introduced a new program this year for any producer who's under the age of 18 can also submit. So, yeah, I know. So if you have someone who's under 18 that wants to come and do a Fringe show, they can apply as a Fringers of the Future. It's not just for schools. All right. Take it away.
All right, here we go.
How many are we pulling?
You're pulling 3 names.
Patty went down. Oh, no.
Oh, no, Patty's
I lost my head.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right. First one, Tier 2, local, Cypress Creek High School, Too Much Ado About K-Pop.
Yeah, let's go.
Fringe of the Future, Tier 3, local, Lake Brantley High School, Lake Brantley Theater,
Woo!
Hot Springs, Florida. And last but not least, Fringe of the Future, Tier 2, local, Lake Brantley High School Dance, the Great 80s Skate, Hot Springs, Florida.
Let's go. That is our Fringers of the future. Moving on to our amplified voices. Like I said, 30% of our entire choice goes to the amplified voices. We're going to choose 28 lucky participants, and they can be in either tier, either category, anywhere. Let's go.
This is where
That's why we have to check. One more. There we go. All right, it's in there, Ray. All right. That was perfect. There we go.
Tier 2 International, out-of-body physical theater, Naked Frankenstein, Montreal, Canada.
Tier 3 local, Wild Rice. I'm sure it's only temporary, Lake Wells, Florida.
Tier 2 local, Silver Dollar Productions, Mitzi Morris, live at the Come On In, Orlando, Florida.
Tier 2 local, Cheesy Pizza Productions LLC. City Beautiful Story, Tragedy at Hotel San Juan, Orlando, Florida.
Let's go.
So what? You haven't been drinking yet. AV Tier 2 National, Molly Rose Williams, Crush, San Francisco, California.
Tier 2 local, Natalie Sings, Queer Up, Orlando, Florida.
AV Tier 1 International, Bakani Productions, Spirit of Africa, Pretoria, Gauteng, South Africa.
Okay, we don't have to save on E next year, okay? I'll donate, I promise. Abby and I will donate so that we can get larger font. Okay, wait. Like 0.4 font.
Okay. Oh my God! I'll swap. AV Tier 2 local, Magic by Andy LLC, Pure Imagination, a Willy Wonka parody and comedic magic show, Crystal River, Florida. Clearly a lot of words, that's why they're so small. There you go.
All right. Tier 2 national, Tori Shine, Don't Stop Believing, a theater remix of the 1980s, New York, New York.
AV Tier 1 local, Tevis and Company, The Place to Be, Kissimmee, Florida.
Tier 2 national, Karen Allen Light, Prowling the Abyss, Brooklyn, New York.
Aren't you glad that I pulled this one? AV Tier 2 local, Boiled Horse Productions, Stroke of Genius, Pantomime Masturbation Throughout Performing Arts History, Tampa, Florida. And you should see how small this is. And if it didn't say masturbation, I'm sorry.
Tier 2 local, Foxy Traveler Productions, The Bar Project, Orlando, Florida.
AV Tier 2 International, Eduardo Diaz Productions, A Drag is Born, Tecarante, Spain.
Tier 3 International, Nutmeg Creations, Grease 2, Vancouver, BC, Canada.
AV Tier 2 International, Spoonful of Sugar, Alaya Kanani, Work in Progress, Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Tier 3 local, Jennifer Gray Music, Life is My Favorite Obstacle Course, St. Petersburg, Florida.
AV Tier 3 National, Jeannie Cartier, The Curve, San Francisco, California.
Tier 2 local, Drama Jock Productions, Becoming Santa, Claremont, Florida.
AV Tier 3 National, Clementine Players, Death of a Dandelion, Brooklyn, New York.
Tier 3 local, Shelley Hinnicott Productions, Confessions of a Theme Park Worker, Orlando, Florida.
AV Tier 1 International, Dirk Darrow Investigations, Barry Potter and the Magic of Wizardry, Adelaide, South Australia.
Tier 2 local, The End Matters, Waiting for a Change in Climate, Ocala, Florida.
AV Tier 3 local, Funny Brown Girl, 1001 Red Flags, Orlando, Florida.
We're picking 3 more.
Three more. All right. Tier 2 national, Luca Torrens, Howdy Stranger, Miami, Florida.
Should we give it a little bit of a twirl?
I think so.
Since we're down the last 3.
Or 2.
2.
2, and we're killing dreams, so we might as well.
Don't worry, they have another chance. This is only the diversity lottery.
AV Tier 3 local, Sparkile Entertainment Incorporated, Bobby Lee Blood, Howie in the Hills, Florida.
All right, and
Last one.
Tier 2 local, Work in Progress Productions, Neurospicy, Orlando, Florida.
Let's go in the audience. They're going right into the trash. Gone into the trash. Don't worry, they have not the sad bucket. The sad bucket's for those who are not drawn. All of the other ones have an opportunity in the regular lottery. So that brings me to a point. You may hear a name drawn twice, one from the diversity lottery and one in the regular. If another regular is pulled, we just discard that one and we draw another name. All right, everyone, we're moving on to the tier 1s. We're going tier 1 international. We have 4 spots for tier 1 international.
Candace, you've got your half lottery up there. You want to talk
Oh
about
my
that?
gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even name the calf lottery. So it is up there. So thank you, Alana. So we are a part of the Canadian Association of Fringe Festivals, and they do their own lottery in the beginning of November, and they get to do a touring lottery. So the artists get to pick a minimum of 3 festivals that they automatically get guaranteed into those festivals, so they can create little tours. And we already got the winners. We got 3 winners. We got John Bennett with Americans. We got Sad Girl Songs, a comedy show. And we got an Indigenous play. Let's go, Cap. All right, you ready? 4. Let's go.
Tier 1 International, Mike Delamont.
Yeah.
Tier 1, Mike Delamont, Goddess, Scottish Drag Queen, all new, Victoria Bridgman.
Tier 1 international, Bakani Productions, Spirit of Africa, Pretoria, Gothberg, Gothing.
Did we already pick
I'm
that one?
sorry.
We already picked that one.
Well, then we.
Then we pick another one.
I thought that sounded familiar. Glad someone's keeping me honest. Tier 1 international, Ribbit Republic Theatre, The Pool, Vancouver, BC, Canada.
Let's go.
Tier 1 International, Chris Turner, We Can't All Be Astronauts, Edinburgh, UK.
Last one.
Last one. Tier 1 international, Rob Gee, AWOL, Leicester, UK.
All right, and the rest are going on the wait list. Thank you, Scott. Nope, those are going on the wait list. So go ahead and name them.
Tier 1 International, Bacani Production, Spirit of Africa, Pretoria, Ghana.
That's my bad, Patty. You'll have that one.
This one, okay. Tier 1 International, Dirt Darrow Investigations, Harry Potter and the Magic Potion. They already got it, okay? So it's this one?
We'll try this one.
Tier 1 International, Keith Brown, 10 Magical Years, London, Ontario, Canada. All right.
Tier 1 International, the Pucking Puppet Company. Amelia's A Million Chameleons, Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
All right, moving on to Tier 1 National. We have 5 spots for Tier 1 National.
Round robin.
I'm a woman, I can't say all that.
Tier 1 National, Timothy Mooney Repertory Theater, Breakneck Midsummer Night's Dream, Inlay City, Michigan.
Tier 1 National, Push Physical Theater, Hyde, Rochester, New York.
Woo!
Martin Dockery, The Stakeout, Brooklyn, New York.
2 more.
Tier 1 National, Untitled, San Juan Sante Benjamin, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Last one.
Rachel Palante, Misadventure, Austin, Texas.
And we're going to be pulling 5 for the wait list.
Tier 1 National, M1 Productions, From Broadway to Obscurity, Detroit, Michigan.
Big Empty Barn Productions, Singing into the Dark, 1933, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Craniotomy, Andrews Fringe Show, New York, New York.
Crazy Blue Shadows, Lake to Wonderland, Portland, Maine.
Last one.
Paco Earhart, How to Monetize Free Hugs, Los Angeles, California.
All right, now we are moving on to the Tier 1 Local. Sad bucket.
Sad bucket. Premature rejection.
All right, we are pulling 10 in the Tier 1 Local.
And here's another one. They wanted to come out, I'm gonna go for it. It's clearly you can come out of the closet. Okay, Tier 1 Local, Big Bang Boom Collective, Masquerade of the Red Devil. We made someone's dream.
Tier 1 Local, Little Radical Theaters, Mandalorian the Musical, Gulfport, Florida.
Forced Perspective Entertainment, How the Grinch Killed Christmas, Orlando, Florida.
Yes.
We made some. These are the local people, they're here. They can hurt us.
Yeah, hey. Sunburst Theater, Barbenheimer, the unofficial musical, Orlando, Florida.
Try not to kill your dreams, local people. Whiskey Theater Factory, the Saints of West Orange County, Florida. Yay!
Joel Swanson Productions, Ridley, the unauthorized Scooby Doozicle.
Tevis and Company, The Place to Be, Kissimmee, Florida.
3 more.
The Orlandos, pretty good for Orlando, Florida.
Speakeasy Sirens, The Monster Mash of Burlesque Horror, Orlando, Florida.
Last one.
After you.
All right, last one.
Oh, the place to be already got drawn, so we actually have 2 more.
I think I've heard of this person. Chase Paget. Chase
Yay.
Paget, music and stuff. Orlando, Florida.
So we have the Opera del Sol, Cocaine Bear, the Opera, Orlando, Florida.
All right, we are pulling on the wait list. I need 10 for the wait list, please.
They're both too nice. You think it's from Seattle or something.
Canada, you know.
Okay, but close enough.
Stockroom Theater Workshop. Pride, Prejudice, and Proposals. There we go. Proposals. Winter Park, Florida.
Wayward Queers Productions, Dungeons and Drag Queens, 2nd edition of Coe, Florida.
Yes.
The LGBT Center, Orlando. The Center, Orlando presents We Say Gay Family Feud, Orlando, Florida.
Man and Puppet Productions, remember that time a theme park tried to sue Taylor Swift, Orlando, Florida.
Sauce Jar Productions, Ross Likes Sauce, Orlando, Florida.
Alana Chuyan at Jagged Little Pill, Orlando, Florida.
Eminem Studio, The Great Gatsby, a new musical, Celebration, Florida.
We're pulling 3 more on the wait list.
Orlando Artists Guild, My Little Parody, Orlando, Florida.
Descaronce Teatro, Casos y Cachos Lianaros, Orlando, Florida.
Last one on the wait list.
Golden Entertainment, World's Funniest Jokes, Winter Park.
Very nice. That was tier 1, everybody. We are moving on to tier 2. Let's go tier 2, Nat International. Yeah, we're gonna do football theme all year next year. Football on the lawn, I like it.
Touch goals.
Touch goals! We're touching back the goals. All right, there is only 2 for tier 2, international.
What for you?
That's a lot.
Out of body physical theater, Naked Frankenstein, which you already got.
We already got, so we gotta pull another one.
All good. Just like the 2000 election, we're counting again. Dieter Keff, The Trombone Guy's Story, Malmo, Sweden.
The U Foundation, Cantos of a Life in Exile, Johannesburg, South Africa.
All right, we are pulling 8 on the wait list.
Eduardo Diaz Productions, A Drag is Born, Acarante, Spain.
That got picked. Let's do another one.
Chia Jose Pata, Tomatoes Don't Fly, Spain.
Judith Project, Judith, Zurich, Switzerland.
Feder Comedy, Dude, Where's My Karma, Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Mythos Musical Productions, Backwards is Show This, Brampton, Ontario, Canada.
Chantel Delamont, Healthcare Hootenanny, Lake County, BC, Canada.
Pulling 3 more.
Gravity Theater, Private Parts, The Secrets We Keep, Vancouver, BC, Canada.
Carbon Theater and Joe Blake, Witness Thee, England, UK.
Last one on the wait list.
Viva Dance Company, It's Just You and Me, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
All right, we are moving on to Tier 2 National. We only have 3 spots for Tier 2 National. 3 spots.
No, that's the last
Hold on. Hold on, there's a couple more in here too.
that we've already picked.
Yes, there can be. Well, you got one on there? There you go. 3.
Okay. Pressure. Rooks Entertainment Company, a magic show with Jordan Rooks, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Middle Child Productions, Betty and Bruce, Trapped in Orlando, Los Angeles, California.
Last one.
No, you can't do this. You're a buzzkill. Thinking Cap Theater, Tango Palace, Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
All right, we're pulling on the wait list. 8 on the wait list.
Jacob Pistachio, a nerdy gay juggling show, New York, New York.
LM Productions, Historical Hotties, New Jersey.
LEP Theatricals, WWDD, What Would Dolly Do? A Dolly Parton tribute cabaret, New Orleans, Louisiana.
The Why Not Production, Ann Zander is Mother, Portland, Oregon.
Kelly McConaughey, Kelly McCann. Kelly McCon, Catholic Guilt, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Vina Pipia, Ha Ha Da Vinci, Washington State.
2 more.
Who? All right, I have 2, hang on.
No.
And I'm giving you that one, because look at this one.
Here.
No, honey, look at that. I mean, really, seriously?
I know. You
No, it's okay. Wait. Pilgrimage Theater, a rap on race, a historic conversation between James Baldwin and Margaret Mead, Newport News, Virginia. That sounds actually very interesting.
And last on the wait list for Tier 2 National, Arcane Arts, Cyrano of the Moon, Hayward, Wisconsin.
Nice. All right, we are moving on to Tier 2 Local. We have 7 spots for Tier 2 Local. Did it fall in the sack bucket?
On your right. On your right.
No, it's dropping in the trash bucket.
The sad bucket. Are you serious?
Local. That's it. We found it, everybody.
Seven, right?
Yep.
All right.
Good luck.
Third Eye Management Group LLC, The Other Side, Orlando, Florida.
Lauren Ann Anderson, Wrong Turn, a Final Girl Cabaret, Winter Garden, Florida.
JJOSPA Productions introducing Jonathan Jones, Orlando, Florida.
Musical Traditions Incorporated, The Telephone, Windermere.
The Crack Rock Opera, Danny Feedback to the Future, Orlando, Florida.
Last one, Patty.
Silver Dollar Productions, Mitzi Morris, live at the Come On in Orlando, Florida. Didn't we pick that one?
Oh, we did. Pick it again.
All right. Thought Asylum, The Other Side of the Rainbow, Orlando, Florida.
Nice. All right, we are on the wait list. 10 on the wait list.
Emergence Dance, Dream, Orlando, Florida.
Mara Man Productions, Three Magic Wishes, Lakewood Ranch, Florida.
Magic by Andy LLC, Pure Imagination, a Willy Wonka parody and comedy magic show. I was like, this sounds familiar.
Did you read it that time?
Oh, Brain Brothers Productions, Brain Brothers presents Uber Chronicles, Orlando, Florida.
This sounds familiar too, Drama Jock Productions. Didn't we already have that one? Because I know I've read it.
What is
Be-
the show?
Drama dog.
Becoming Santa.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like going,
El Jefe, The Bush, Lutz, Florida.
What it says. I'm just reading what it says.
You're doing a good job, Patty. You're doing a good job.
Mutus Amente, I like yelling at the TV with you, Orlando, Florida.
Work in Progress Productions, Neuro Spicy, Orlando, Florida. Little P Productions, Live All in Love, Orlando, Florida.
3E Theater Company, working title, Active Quiznos, Orlando, Florida.
2 more on the wait list.
Playmore Theater Company, Lifeline, Longwood, Florida.
Andrew Hydorn Productions, Tanabata, a new musical, Windermere, Florida.
That is the last one. We are moving on to tier 3. Those are all of the tier 2s. We're almost there, everybody. We're on the last tier. We got through. Right? Isn't it lovely?
Ask the people from the audience to read that.
We've had a lot of practice in reading very, very small fonts.
All right. We have 3 spots for tier 3 international. 3 spots.
Oh,
There's 3.
there you go. What a deal, Patty. We'll call it that.
They wanted to come out.
Spec Theater, Zion the Giant, Victoria, BC, Canada.
Don't judge my Italian. I verbanti avanzate idee teatrali. Let's try gay Milano, Italy. I'm sure I butchered their poor. I'm sure.
Last one.
Stupid Comedy, a 1998 a walking disaster, Berlin, Germany.
And we're doing 5 for the wait list, please.
Chrome Dome Productions, The Side of Rice, Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
You ever check that one? I remember that
No.
Amy Cooper, Sitting Pretty with Kitty Cassis, Turnbridge Wells, UK.
Flamenco Danza, Aileen Bayaz, Flamenco Danza, Madrid, Spain.
Has been picked, Nutmeg Creations, Greece 2.
2 more on the wait list.
Us three, Always Because, The Adventures of Maggie and Megan, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada.
Athena Africa Lives Theatre, FEMS, London, UK.
Very nice. And we are done with Tier 3 International. Moving on to Tier 3 National.
All right. Now what are we drawing?
We are drawing 3.
Three. Threes. Errol McClendon, Interstate Stories, Berwyn, Illinois.
Amok Productions, Emil Amok, Lost NPR host found in Orlando, San Francisco, California.
Last one.
Susan Jeremy Productions, Robert Will Show You the Door, Tales of Being Fired, Brooklyn, New York.
And I need 5 for the wait list, please.
Antidepressants Media, The Evolution Will Not Be Televised, Los Angeles.
You're almost done, Patty. You're almost done.
Los Angeles, California.
No Good Questions, How the Grit. See, now you got me doing it. And I ain't been drinking water, so I don't even. Try that again. No Good Questions, How the Grinch Reversed Racism, Atlanta, Georgia.
Out of Her Mind Productions, The Holy O, Houston, Texas.
Made from the Concentrate, The Importance of Being Anxious, Lake Worth Beach, Florida.
Last one on the wait list.
Loud Teapot, Sola Vela, Plantation, Florida.
All right, that is it for Tier 3 National. We're moving on to Tier 3 Local, and sadly, the last pick of the night. You have all been an absolute pleasure to be with. One last time, let's do a wave. We're going to start over here, and we're going to move all the way down. Ready? And woo! And bring it back. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. All right. For Tier 3 Local, we have 5 spots.
All right. There. Disco Iskander, Far Up Belly Dance, Castleberry, Florida.
Vanessa Francis, The Magic Castle Still Stands, Orlando, Florida.
My Mom Made Me, Kelly D's One Half Cuban Show, Melbourne, Florida.
Lightbringer Productions, The Lightbringer, Lutz, Florida.
Last one.
The Scrappy Badge, Raging, Orlando, Florida.
And can I please get 10 on the wait list?
Blue Star Entertainment, Orlando, Florida.
Let's start.
Let's start.
Sorry.
You're first on the wait list, so hopefully we didn't kill your dream.
Rude Mechanicals, Lick the Mouse, Kissimmee, Florida.
Cosmic Chaos Cabaret, Crime and Punishment, an interactive murder mystery burlesque experience, Orlando, Florida.
All Line Studio and Incubator, Next Step Screenplay Series, Kissimmee, Florida.
Babs Gum Productions, Valley of the Barbie Dolls, Orlando, Florida.
Naomi Bradshaw Productions, The Devil Called at Midnight, Winter Springs, Florida.
Lincoln 87 Productions, The Wit and Wisdom of Abraham Lincoln, St. Cloud, Florida.
The Unrehearsed Theater Company, Improv Land, Orlando, Florida.
2 more on the wait list.
Well, you did the last 2. There you go.
That was a Happy Days joke.
Jimmy Ichihana, In the Cards, Atlanta, Florida.
Last one on the wait list.
Airtight Theater, The Sackwall, sponsored superhero, Palm Harbor, Florida.
Let's give it up for everybody. Let's go. Now I get to do the sad honors of reading out all of those who are not drawn. If you would like, you're more than welcome to stay and hear your name. If we have the bar open, so I understand. Grab a drink, come back. If you are applying to another festival, Toronto Fringe is having their lottery tonight at 8 o'clock. I believe it's on social media, so go ahead and check out their lottery, and I'll see you back here for the festival. And we have Festin 4 in January. Come see it. We got incredible shows going on. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure. I will now make the sad news. Oh, yes, BYOBs. If you did not get selected and you had paid an application, you get to apply for BYOBs for free. They open December 8th.
Good question.
Yeah. All right.
I have these questions.
The sad bucket. I'm so sorry, everybody. Tier 3 National, Travis Abels, the chair on the door, Portland, Oregon. Tier 3 National, Next Stop Creatives, Object Lessons, Brooklyn, New York. Tier 3 National, Slugfest, Banana, Brooklyn, New York. Tier 3 Local, Phantom Funhouse, The Other Face in the Mirror. Tier 3 International, Battlefield Heartbreaker, No Worries If Not, Vancouver, BC, Canada. Tier 3 Local, Matana Productions, LLC, Precious Gems, Orlando, Florida. Tier 3 International, Quivering Deities, Tomatoes Tried to Kill Me, but Bandra Saved My Life, Vancouver, BC, Canada. Tier 2 Local, TJ Washburn, Another Play by TJ Washburn, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Hip Cat All-Star Jam, What Could Possibly Go Wrong, Orlando, Florida. Tier 3 National, Boswick Enterprises, The Last Clown in America, A Life in Clowning, San Francisco, California. That's okay. Tier 3 National, Lobster Bush Productions, Terms and Conditions, Candler, North Carolina. Tier 2 National, Old Pros, Whore's Eye View by Caitlin Bailey, New York, New York. Tier 2 National, The Cold Hearts, Silver Hammer, Troy, New York.
They were just here.
Tier 3 Local, Clark's Parents presents Clark Levi, Your Parents Are Not Brain Surgeons, Orlando, Florida. Tier 3 Local, Wild Rice, I'm sure it's only temporary, Lake Wales, Florida. Tier 3 Local, Zazu Productions, LLC, Francis Wolf, Please Don't Tell My Kids, Largo, Florida. Tier 3 Local, Project Number 19 Performance Company, Fandra, Orlando, Florida. Tier 3 National, Clementine Players, Death of a Dandelion, Brooklyn, New York. Tier 3 National, Jamie Brickhouse, Pearl Necklace, a gay sexcapade, New York, New York. Tier 3 National, Mark Vigent, Mark Loves You, Los Angeles, California. Tier 2 Local, Wicked Hot, Untitled Summer Camp Musical, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Shift Dance Arts and Media, Squirrel Cage, Winter Garden, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Lowercase Danger, What Do You Want From Us, St. Cloud, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Good Music Only, Brazil Immersive Drum and Bass, Audio Visual, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Brett Menahan, Burn It Down, Brentwood, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Act 3, Scene 3, Line 92, The Ladder, Kissimmee, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Natalie Sings, I think she got in. Yeah, she got in. Tier 2 Local, DK Reinemer Productions, DK Reinemer presents a cowboy murder mystery musical thing. Orlando. Tier 2 Local, Kelsey and Morales Company, Life Goes On, Orlando, Florida. Tier 3 National, Janine Carter, The Curve, San Francisco, California. Did it? Janine Carter. Tier 2 Local? No, Tier 2 National. Nope. Tier 2 Local, Don't Panic Theater Company, A Delicious Corpse, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Foxy Traveler Productions, The Bar Project, Orlando, Florida. Oh, they got it. Tier 3 National, Whiskey Flicks Live, New York, New York. Tier 2 Local, Anna Caller Productions, and Me, Davenport, Florida. Tier 2 International, Teatro del Dicio, Marathon, Rome, Italy. Tier 3 National, Wendy Wynaz, Rich and Famous, Oakland, California. Tier 3 Local, Zelda Gray Music, The Line, Castleberry, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Munching Llama, Seeking Mr. Hyde, Altamont Springs, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Chill Willis Records, Boudica, Queen of Wrath, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Two Teachers, Florida School Board Meeting, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Lucky Dog Productions, Peter and the Bear, Eustis, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Bikini Katie Productions, a one-woman Titanic parody in 59 minutes or less, Orlando, Florida. Come and see our Festive for them. Tier 2 Local, Teatro for the Soul, Don Quixote Soy, Winter Park, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Sid Stratton's Rock and Roll Ritual, Orlando, Florida. Tier 3 National, Pale Girl Productions, Signscope, Westfield, New Jersey. Tier 3 National, Mr. Fahrenheit Productions, Earthling, Boston, Massachusetts. Tier 2 Local, Featured Dancers Productions, Sit at the Bar, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Out and Proud Productions, +2, Orlando, Florida. Tier 1 Local, The Great Show Company, The Man from Earth presented The Great Show Company, Orlando, Florida. Tier 1 National, In the Wings Production, My So-Called Midlife Crisis, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tier 2 National, Cold Foot Media, Impact, Los Angeles, California. Tier 3 National, Luis Roberto Herrera, As I Eat the World, Sunrise, Florida. Tier 3 National, Epstein Hassan, Walking Tour of Greenwich Village During the Apocalypse, New York, New York. Tier 3 National, Randy Ross, Tales of a Reluctant World Traveler, Somerville, Massachusetts. Tier 3 National, Gail Schaefer, solo producer, No Better News, New York, New York. Tier 2 International, Joanne Gower Danes, My Toes Striving Till the Tips of Your Fingers, Montreal, Canada. Tier 2 International, 3 Dumb Theatre, One Man Poe, London, UK. Tier 3 National, Young and Wise Co., Little Stars Youth Theatre presents Macbeth, a solo show, Los Angeles, California. Tier 2 International, Inside Out Be Dance, Embrace, Australia. Y'all are sitting with me. I appreciate it. Tier 1 Local, Excellent Adventure Productions, Fosgate, Ferret Loan Officer, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 International, Sean O'Hare, Field Zoology 201, Advanced Field Zoology for Beginners, Victoria, Canada. Tier 3 Local, JG Productions, Maya in Love, Orlando, Florida. Tier 3 National, Annabelle Wright, The TNT Gamer, Portland, Oregon. Tier 2 National, The Great and Powerful Tim, The Great and Powerful Tim, Spooky Summer, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tier 2 International, Holly and Brinkman, A Woman's Guide to Peeing Outside, Victoria, Canada. Tier 2 Local, Vava Vavoom and Company, Transmasculine Cabaret, starring Vava Vavoom, Tampa, Florida. Tier 3 National, Free Range Chick, The Adventures of a Budget Nomad, Chicago, Illinois. Tier 3 Local, Shelley Henright Productions, Confessions of a Theme Park Worker? Yeah. She got in. Tier 3 Local, Playwrights Roundtable, PRT Presents, Future Shock, Celebration, Florida. Tier 3 National, Taylor Johnson, Strong Feelings About Being Alive, Wichita, Kansas. Tier 2 National, Breaking Berg Productions, I Trump, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tier 3 National, Andrea Borelli, Tonight, Los Angeles, California. Tier 2 Local, Let's Get Weird Productions, Let's Get Weird Again, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 National, Busy Bee Theatricals, Note to Self, A Musical Reminder, New York, New York. Tier 2 Local, Unique Scene Productions, Mission Creek, Winter Springs, Florida. Tier 2 Local, SAC Comedy Lab, P Sparkles PJ Party, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Artico Espacio Creativio La Ultima Cena, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 National, Fun Qualified presents The Game Show, Connecticut, Massachusetts. Tier 2 Local, MJK Arts LLC, Alien Violinist, Celebration, Florida. Tier 3 National, Natasha Macardo, Number One Son, Los Angeles, California. Tier 2 National, Northern Town Parodies, Space Quest, a new musical, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Tier 2 Local, CYCF Productions, 24 Comeback Special, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 Local, New Players Company, The New Players Company, Oviedo, Florida. Tier 3 Local, Sparkly Entertainment Inc., Bobby Lee Blood, Howley in the Hills, Florida. Tier 3 Local, Funny Brown Girl, 1001 Red Flags. She got in? Tier 3 National, Lisa Rossifino, Big Honor Student Energy, Chicago, Illinois. Tier 3 local, Jennifer Gray Music, Life as My Favorite Obstacle Course, St. Petersburg, Florida. They got in? All right. Tier 2 local, Homicidal Orphans, Portal, Orlando, Florida.
Yay, we lost.
Tier 2 local, The Laughing Badger, Improv and Interview, DeLand, Florida. Tier 2 local, Mad Madam Productions, For Love or Brains. Brains. Payne City, Florida. Tier 2 local, Simon and Squeak Productions, Circle Time with My Imaginary Friends, Winter Park, Florida. Tier 2 local, Curtis Tucker Music, The Stranger's Tale, Mount Dora, Florida. Tier 2 local, Cardini Entertainment LLC, A Night of Magic with Cardini, Apopka, Florida. Tier 2 local, Invis, The Egos Live, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 local, Rob Fitzpatrick, The Good Bison, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 local, Carpe Diem, La Maleta, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 local, they got in. Cheesy Pizza Productions, a city, yeah, they got in. Tier 2 local, Fat Camp Productions, Butch, Pregnant and Pissed on Myself, Orlando, Florida. She got in, Aaliyah Kanani. Tier 2 International, Reed Productions, White Rabbit, Red Rabbit, Vancouver, BC, Canada. Tier 2 local, Boiled Horse Productions, Stroke of Genius, I think they got in. Tier 2 local, The End Matters, Waiting for a Changing Climate, Ocala, Florida. Tier 2 local, Waltz Production, Mozuda, Waltz Productions, The Florence Foster Jenkins Sumper something review. I'm so sorry I butchered that. Tier 2 National, Tori Shine, Don't Stop Believing, a theatrical remix of the 1980s. All right. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Tier 2 local, The Fool Presents, Songs from West Egg, Fleming Island, Florida. Tier 2 national, Monica Knox. Monica Knox is iconic. Australia, New York? Astoria, thanks. Thank you. Tier 2 national, Ed Sheer. Ed Sheer, I Was on a Sitcom, Los Angeles, California. Tier 2 national, Karen Ann Light, Crawling the Abyss, Brooklyn, New York. Tier 2 local, Billie Jane Auburn, Bloody Mary, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 local, Brandon Martin Productions, Johnny's New Heart, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 local, Zis, Love Crumbs, Winter Park. Tier 2 local, One of Those Productions, Standing Up, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 local, Special Entertainment, Liza Katzoff Live Concert Musical, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 international, Zeke Teak Productions, One Man No Show, Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
No.
Tier 2 local, The Melon Patch Players, The Triumphant Return of Fuchsia Poshidi, Fairmont, Florida. Tier 2 international, Stories by Dan, The Campy Campfire Show, Toronto, Canada. Tier 2 local, Tracy McGow, Mine, Titusville, Florida. Tier 2 national, Jeff DeSottles, Medicine Show, Portland, Oregon.
Tier 3 next.
Tier 2 national, Mother Nature, Seattle, Washington.
Pay for that. Let's call it that.
Tier 2 local, Board at Midnight Productions, 678, Orlando, Florida.
Come see tier 3 set in the Aquaman.
Tier 2 national, Molly Rose Williams, Crush, San Francisco, California. Tier 2 national, Intrepid Stages, If I Could Afford a Therapist, Chicago, Illinois. Tier 2 National, Shelley Cooper, Jenny Lynn Presents P.T. Barnum, Mullen, Illinois. You could see it at Fest and 4. Tier 2 National, Lenny Kaboom, Arnie Ellis Colt, Los Angeles, California. Tier 2 National, Level 500, The Ultimate Manic Pixie Dream Girl Speed Dating Competition, New York, New York. Tier 2 National, Rana Levelson, Storyteller, The Prince of Pirates and the Witch of the Wellfed, Northampton, Massachusetts. Tier 2 National, Lester W. Productions, Brother Loves Good Time Gospel Hour, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tier 2 National, Ray Ray Sonif, Latin Duh, Houston, Texas. Tier 2 Local, Bridget Bean, The Dropping Well, Tampa, Florida. Tier 3 National, Bennett Caffey, Orange You Glad to Be in Miami, San Francisco, California. Tier 2 National, Mark Hashwell, Tonight, an improv late night talk show, Indianapolis, Indiana. Tier 2 National, Other Erica Presents, The Barn Identity, Covington, Kentucky. Tier 2 National, Luca Torrens, Howdy Stranger, Miami, Florida. Tier 2 National, From Ego to Soul, Sadek 1965, A Love Story, Rio, West Virginia. Tier 2 National, Brooke McCarthy, How to Be an Ethical Slut, Charlotte, North Carolina. Tier 2 National, Do You Know Any Good Jokes? Balls, Juggling for Adults, Portland. There was another juggling show that got called on the wait list, the Gay Juggling Show, not to be confused with balls, but to be confused with balls.
There are balls involved in both.
There are both kind of balls, I'm assuming. Tier 2 National, Comedy Mentalist Anthony Perschetti, Rochester, New York. Tier 2 National, Ryan Adam Wells, Powers, Houston, Texas. Tier 2 National, Can't Not Productions, The Campfire Ball, Johnson City, Tennessee. Tier 2 Local, Bruce Ryan Costella's Mutnick, Orlando, Florida.
Aww.
Tier 3 National, Infinite Variety Productions, Pretending to Fly, The Bronx, New York. Tier 3 National, Grant Bowen, A Public-Private Prayer, Jersey City, New Jersey. Tier 2 International, Nicholas Collette Productions, Done to Death by Jove, Hastings, UK. Tier 2 National, Hammersley Entertainment, Immersion, Indianapolis, Indiana. Tier 2 National, Paul Strickland Presents, Absurd It Through the Grapevine, Paul Strickland, Covington, Kentucky. Tier 1 National, Concrete Drops Theater, Long Night of the American Dream, Brooklyn, New York. Tier 3 National, April Fools, Communication, Des Moines, Iowa. Tier 2 Local, Freeline Productions, Naked and Exposed, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 National, Harbor Workshop LLC, Life Swap, a Trucker Narrative, Montclair, New Jersey. Tier 2 International, Kiss My Ellipses Theater. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, Red Deer, Canada. Tier 2 National, Liza Dealey, Thomason Productions, Supernova, a mental health musical comedy, Los Angeles, California. Tier 2 Local, Corsets and Cuties Strip, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 National, Rasma Productions, Southern Gothic Novel, Naples, Florida. Tier 2 Local, White Elephant Theater Company, Longwood, Florida. Tier 2 Local, Quantum Leap Movement Art, Kissimmee, Florida. Tier 2 National, Lightweight Productions, Lightweight, Los Angeles, California. Tier 2 local, Lusty Liz Music Company, Sisters, Ocoee, Florida. Tier 2 local, Orlando Story Club, Stories, TBD, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 local, New Eternal Dwellers, Timeless Tales of Terror, Winter Park, Florida. Tier 2 local, Arfanauts Productions, the co-producers, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 local, Polly Productions, Teacher's Pet, Maitland, Florida. Tier 2 international, Indistinct Pictures, Sour Grapes, Logos, Nigeria. Tier 2 national, Dance Bochetti, Future Perfect, Fort Myers, Florida. Tier 3 local, Crafty McVillian, Wheel of Games, Winter Springs, Florida. Tier 2 national, Denver Aerial Arts Dance Collective, Dream State, and Aerial Arts Adventure, Denver, Colorado. Tier 2 international, Leaf Olson Cormac, Cult of One, Edmonton, Canada. Tier 2 national, Squirt the Clown, Just Be Happy, California. Tier 2 national, Nelson Lugo Magic, Gathering the Magic, New York, New York. Tier 3 national, Revolution of a Values Theater Project, Letta Neely's Pulling It All into the Current, Boston, Massachusetts. Tier 2 local, Gregory Metz, Dear Miss Pat, Mount Verda, Florida. All right, this is the last handful. Tier 3 national, Kyle B. Decker, He-Man is the Devil, a satanic panic tale, St. Paul, Minnesota. Tier 3 local, Michaelia Wright, hashtag She Too, Handel's Lucrezia Canta in Recital, Oakland, Florida. Tier 2 national, Charlotte Brown, Unreliable Connection, Chicago, Illinois. Tier 2 local, Jordan Barnett, Drag Queen Story Hour, Winter Park, Florida. Tier 3 local, Michael Jossman, When We Finish Our Robot, Lakeland, Florida. Tier 2 international, Thunder Blunder, Is This Yours, Vancouver, Canada. Tier 2 national, Ingrid Garner, Eleanor Story, Life After War, Los Angeles, California. Tier 2 local, Lightning in a Bottle Theater Company, Bullets at High Noon, and Improv Murder Mystery, Windermere, Florida. Tier 2 local, Theatrical Rejects Burlesque. Tier 2 local, New Generation Theatrical, Sticky, a true maple syrup heist story of Bowie, Florida. Tier 2 local, Rhymes with Morocco Productions, Anthony and Cleopatra, Maitland, Florida. Tier 2 local, J-Meg Theatrical, The Four Horsemen, Winter Garden, Florida. Tier 2 national, Kurt Kendall Barrett Presentations, The Real Black Swan, Confessions of America's First Black Drag Queen, Los Angeles, California. Tier 2 international, Rod Peter Jr., Iago versus Hamlet, Victoria, Canada. Tier 2 international, Company Gavin Robinson, Bond, an unauthorized parody, Storm, UK. Tier 1 local, Citrus Music, Project Gus, Orlando, Florida. Tier 3 national, Webster Enterprises, Fancy Meeting Me Here, Chicago, Illinois. Tier 2 national, Paper Soul, Knife Slingin', Minnesota, Minneapolis. Tier 2 international, Can't Stand Sitting Productions, Actual Chaos, Toronto, Canada. Tier 2 international, Lulu's Black Market Burlesque, UK. Tier 2 local, Theater South Playhouse, Puffs by Matt Cox, Orlando, Florida. Tier 2 National, Dirt Hills Production, Indecent Chatter, Egg Harbor, Washington, Wisconsin. And last, but certainly not least, Tier 3 National, Nick Narkisi, Girlfriend Guy, Chicago, Illinois. Thank you all so much for coming. I can't wait to see all of you at Fest in 4 and the festivals. And I hope you guys have a good night and go out and mingle. The bar will be open for a little bit. And have a great night, everybody.